she's been fantastic.
Off straight away.
Shogun Rugby playing in the black. They've kicked us off. Haywards Tropics in their orange. Coached by Heather Fisher.
This girl was so unlucky in her semi-final of the cup.
Tinetti sent it through to Taffy. Taffy, a Hong Kong-based player.
Big Celia cancer there that just was brought down. She had a try disallowed at the beginning of the semi-final of the cup, and on replay, I was watching her. She was very unlucky that it was disallowed. Actually,
she'll surely be looking for a bit of redemption in this plate final.
I think the standout for me actually was number 18, Dis Valiafaga. Just young girl, brilliant ball carrier.
Totally agree. There's some real players to watch in this Haywards Tropics team. Tropics have come away with a penalty. Eloise Hayward there is asking for a scrum. Hayward, number 10 for Tropics, scored 6 conversions. She pops the ball in.
Decent scrum.
She thinks about taking it herself, decides to send it in the opposite direction. That, of course, is Kelsey Tinetti, a player to watch.
She was brilliant in the semi-final of the cup.
She's so fantastic, as was this number 15, Olive Watherston, earlier today. Scored a multitude of tries, and she's added one more to her collection.
That was just a bit quick. That was a great finish, actually. Yeah. So Haywards Tropics straight in there, 5-0 against RKS Shogun Rugby.
Haywards Tropics not here to mess around. Eloise Hayward lining up the kick. She's got to face a packed crowd in the Sportsman's Bar.
That's a great conversion.
Kicks it all the way almost into the drink stand. Thank goodness for the net there. Here's the try replay. It's Kelsey Tinetti, gets a little flick off in contact. I mean, talk about keeping the ball alive. And Olive Watherston there, finishing it off just in spectacular fashion. New Tropics are back on attack again. Oh, there quite a bit of tussle there. Oh, I think she's coming from the side.
Not quite yet.
The breakdowns have certainly been hotly contested. Oh, and if you can hear the cheering in the background, it is because the Tokyo Phoenix team is doing the round. They're going all around the stadium and thanking all the fans, and the fans are thanking them back.
Brilliant, yeah, let's see.
Probably one of my favorite things about rugby in Japan.
Back live here, I think the Haywards Tropics will be hitting the midfield with the ball here. Big runner.
Refs having some chats to the props. To get the binding and engaging right. Oh, bit of a
big shot loss.
Bit of a messy scrum, but it's going the way of Haywards Tropics.
It's very much been throughout the tournament. If you're actually the defending, so you have to get absolutely clean to win a turnover.
Oh, massive tackle there.
Yeah.
Hayward Tropics still on the run. We found Olive Watherston again. You can see she's hunting towards that line. Kelsey Tonetti sends it back inside. We have a nice little crash there from Tess Evans. Oh, nice little pop pass. Has come off the foot, so we're still in action here. Cecilia Kwanzaa is over the line.
She'd been deserving that since the start of the last game. Second try to Haywards Tropics. Cecilia Kwanzaa.
Louise Hayward in shot. Getting ready for a hijab goal attempt. It's not going to curve in though.
Unsuccessful, so 12-0. It remains Haywards Tropics 12. RKS Shogun Rugby 0.
Shoguns haven't had much to work with yet.
No, there was the previous game, actually the men's semi-final, that one team had no ball for nearly the whole game, and then actually turned it around and won the Shogun.
Certainly in the realm of possibility, Shogun Rugby have some real danger players in their squad. They've got the ball now, so we'll see if they can do anything with it. Huge tackle there from Kelsey Tonetti. Shogun keep coming. Oh, intercept, Olive Watherston. Just can't get that pass out.
She just hit the ground and let them clean out over there. They probably got it. Oh, mind you, if the other girl had sticky hands, you never know.
Excellent reaction skills there from Olive Watherston. Tropics are not too far from their try line once again. However, ball is in the hand of Piper Simons of Shogun Rugby. She's been immense in the last 2 days as well. Real nippy little scrum half. Scored 1 try earlier today, so 5 conversions under her belt.
See what they've got here, because they do need to score next, I would say.
Yeah. They're choosing to run it. Oh, little chase. There's nobody at the back. We do have a chaser. She's gone with a little tap. However, it has given Hayward Tropics a bit more space to gather. Kelsey Tonetti does just that. Piper Simons there. Probably the smallest player in the field. She still goes in for the tackle. Kelsey Tonetti just shrugging off that tackle attempt. And Hayward Tropics are going to choose to send on a couple of replacements. Natalie Walsh, Caitlin Hubbard come on. Taffy Petalaga comes off. Good shift from the Hong Kong race player. Once again, Eloise Hayward is asking for the scrum. Just kind of calms everything down. I think certainly when you've got 50 seconds left on the clock and you're in the lead.
You're 12 now down. It's going to take 30 seconds to set this. You'll get 1 strike play off of it. It either works or it's half time if you're lucky.
Piper Simons there. She'll be putting pressure on Eloise Hayward, but Eloise gets the ball out. Slightly wild pass, but it's gathered by Tess Preuss, and Preuss chooses to run it. Comes into contact. Ball set down nicely. It's Kelsey Tonetti once again shrugs off a defender. She really has been immense. She's got 1 more player to beat. She does just that. Another missed tackle, another step. She's desperate for a bit of help here. And unfortunately the ball has been lost, but she
couldn't have done anymore.
No, there's not one more thing she could have done there. I told you she was one to watch.
Just look at her set off here in the replay. Yeah, I thought she was in here actually.
One missed tackle done. Steps aside, shrugs someone else off, and desperately tries to get that ball back to Olive Weston. That's one way to go into halftime.
Yeah. I think you're definitely finishing on the front foot there. I think actually, yeah, absolutely huge. Am I right? Was Valia Faga on the pitch in the first half there, or is she maybe injured?
I haven't seen her. She's not on the pitch right now.
Because she was outstanding in the last game. But
oh, there she is with a boot on her ankle, actually.
Well, that'll be why then. Yeah, I wondered because
she's incredibly unfortunate. That's Dice Valia-Faga we're talking about. She's scored 3 tries in this tournament. She's a really strong runner. She's been super to watch, great in contact. On screen here, of course, we can see the Tokyo Sankey Phoenix. They are collecting their trophy, very deservedly so, winners. Team photo coming up. This is the Hong Kong Football Club Tradition 10s.
In the long run, you know, whatever trophy you win at a tournament, you win a trophy. It's a great tournament, isn't it? Absolutely.
Yeah, put some champagne in, have a good night.
They can go party now.
So great there to see some Hong Kong-based players having played with the Tokyo team. It's one of my favorite things about tournaments like this. You merge players from the city, the host city, with players coming in from all over the world.
Obviously we've got the aging stars, well, like Nandolo here, but throughout the 10 years I've been here, the emerging players. I mean, Nandolo was here 12 years, 13 years ago, and he was player of the tournament.
Yeah,
as a young guy.
A lot of the players we're seeing in the women's teams as well, in the Black Phones, Australian wider development squads. They're not going to be playing in the 7 squads this weekend, but they're here and they get to play in 10s, and that's why we're seeing such great rugby.
The one that stands out, just because I know him here, was that the young lad that played for, I was saying it earlier on, that played for Causeway Bay. He was 17-year-old and he came here and played in the 10s. You know what he does now? He plays tight head for France. He was picked up here as a 17-year-old, flown back by the French Pyrenees and said, we'll give you a trial. A young boy out of Auckland that play with Causeway Bay, and you'll recognise him being 145 kilograms and playing tight head for France. He was actually, Robbie McRobbie had to ask his mother to give him permission to play in the Premiership here because he was only 17. And everyone that's listening to this broadcast, that's the second time I've told that story, so you're bored.
Well, it's Hong Kong Football Club Tradition 10s where dreams are made. Fun rugby is had. We're back in the action here. This is the second half of the women's plate final. Shogun Rugby.
Chance on the outside for Shogun.
Shogun Rugby. This has been a danger player for them. This is Fleur Jin. She's heading down that sideline. Is she going to make it? She is!
And I think she beat probably Asbury's quickest player on the outside there. Great try. And great hairdo as well, let's be honest.
I've certainly enjoyed watching her as well these last 2 days. We spoke a little about how Shogun weren't really getting much space. They weren't having much ball. Just give them a little bit of a space. They've got some danger players.
This gate, 5-12, 12-5, maybe conversion to come.
Piper Simons, a little bit of tricky conversion here.
12-5. Game on though, game on, absolutely. One score game.
Absolutely on. Shogun Rugby have come out of the second half, put their stamp on it. Maybe people just like scoring near the Sportsman's Bar. A big cheer. Crowds certainly packed in there.
Score in front of the bar area, it's always the best place, yeah.
It's a try scoring camera there, Fleur Jin. Shogun gets a kick off again. It's not taken well by Haywards Tropics. We're going to play on because the ball is in their hands of Kinza Olsen Riahi. Shogun moving their ball to the left, coming back in, straight into contact there. Solid ruck. Not the best pass, but it's okay. Ball keeps moving. Rush defense. They're putting Shogun under lots of pressure. They're stepping backwards, so they haven't actually made a whole lot of ground. They've actually lost.
But the composure was a bad pass. Everything else, they still kept the ball.
Still kept the ball alive.
Yeah.
Ball in hand.
That's a great break. There'll be front foot ball if they don't have a halfback's not there. She made the break.
It's a good bit of fight there from Jordan Russell. We've gotten a little bit of a kick.
I think a little bit of a kick was complementary to that, actually. Yeah.
Setting up for the line out here. Sort of.
Hayward Tropics could just do a wee bit of possession. They've not had it this half. So Shogun Rugby, so we'll see how it goes. Here we go, they have it.
Here's Kelsey Tonetti. Oh, she shoves off more players. Some
players look for space as she makes space.
She just refuses to be tackled, and I absolutely love it. Demita Betham, we're going into contact there. Bit of a messy rack. Shogun come away with the ball.
I think that's quite an unlucky decision. I mean, the Hayward players were all on the ground in the way, and he's penalised the Shogun player. But
we are setting up for a scrum right near the commentator's desk here. It's also right near the benches, so we can hear the coaches cheering on their teams.
Or screaming. I think Shogun will have a real go at this scrum here, Kim. They were penalised early on, but they definitely were on the front foot.
Piper Simons has certainly enjoyed putting a lot of pressure on nines. Oh, they tend to go for a boot. It hasn't worked out well to hit the player. Oh, ref looks incredibly unhappy with Kiala Jaff. I think she was told to be offsides. She was offsides. Refs having none of that. When they set up for another scrum over here.
I shall make no comment in the replay. That just seemed fairly harsh given the scramble that was going on for the ball, that if the midfield was offside after that amount of time, but we shall see. Well, we have seen.
Not quite a headmaster look from him there. But set up for another scrum redo. It's another Hayward Tropics put in. Eloise Hayward there with the ball again. Scrum is set. She doesn't seem happy. Comes up very cleanly though. And then into the hands of Tonetti, who goes into contact like it's a Sunday.
Like a Sunday? Do you do contact on a Sunday?
No, I was thinking of like an ice cream sundae, like it's just something enjoyable and soft.
Anyway, penalty to Shogun. Still only a score behind. But yes.
Shogun wanted to take it quickly, but unfortunately.
Kelsey Tonetti has actually just been so dominant in this game with ball in hand.
Oh, she's just so much fun to watch. And I do hope she has a great rugby career ahead of her, because I'd love to be watching more. So inspiring. Oh, a little bit of shoving here. So Shogun Rugby were desperate to try and take it quickly, but obviously want to be safe when we've got an injury. It's good to see our Hong Kong-based physios out here doing service. Football club player herself. Big claps here for Demita Betham as she's walking off. She's having quite a strapped knee, so.
Yeah, maybe been carrying it, Kim. Yeah. That's hurting a bit. If they win, I think she'll feel a lot better.
Back into the action here, though. Shogun have come away with the penalty. Oh, ref's reaching in. It's a yellow card for the danger lady.
And she didn't look very happy with that decision. Just a quiet shake of her head, though.
No. So Kelsey Tonetti's in the seat for 2 minutes. That's a dream come true, really, if you're Shogun Rugby. And I really want to make that count. Oh, how do you roll away from that? Shogun Rugby on the attack. It's good to see them. Ball in hand. Putting together a few phases. Dummy runner. Oh, we find a little bit of space. Swing sideways. It's into the hands of Anaya Cruikshank. Sends it back in. They just look a little bit panicked, and then some awesome rush defense there.
She just looked at the defender and gave up on the ball, actually.
As Tilly Kidd. And her work has given the ball back to Haywards Tropics, who are now on the attack. Bruising midfield crash. Natalie Walsh looking for fights again. They've come away with the ball, Haywards Tropics.
Time's just getting tight here for Shogun. They need to get the ball back. Just over 2 minutes to go. These infractions, particularly when they're a man up, or a lady up, should I say, a woman up.
Player up.
Player up, exactly. You used correctly. I knew I would get there in the end.
Yeah, this is really their moment. Kelsey Tonetti's been causing all sorts of problems for them. She's off the field, so this is when you really want to be scoring tries. But unfortunately, they find themselves on the other end of the field, and they are now defending their try line. Haywards Tropics.
Yeah, Haywards Tropics, they could put it to bed here, actually. If they get a clean catch, you think they'll probably hit the midfield.
Taffy Fetalaga back on the field there. Just, I think, counting numbers here. Two rolling subs, and there have been a few instances where 11 players have ended up in the field.
But at least the clock stops so when we're doing this, so it's not killing the game.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're still counting. Quite a few players seem to be removing themselves. I think a lot of subs were made for Shogun Rugby. All right, back we go. Oh, they've gone for sort of a sneaky maul. Not your traditional rugby maul. She kind of ducked her head in and went straight. Oh, love that little bit of interplay there. And that's Eloise Hayward. She finds Olive Watherston. And Olive Watherston is over once more. What a great set piece there from Haywards Tropics.
And the players back from the sin bin as that is scored. I think it's full time. No, it's not. A minute 23 to go, but that's probably the killer bloke in. And that,
I think that's done it.
Back to her pace.
We've got some big singing in the crowd here, of course. Both Tropics and Shogun have men's and women's teams in this competition, so there's a lot of support on the sidelines for these two teams.
I think, you know, I mean, to be fair, Tropics have dominated much of this. I think much of it through Kelsey Tonetti's front foot ball. But they've managed to score there with her off the park, so very, very hard to find a way back for Shogun now. They would have to score in the next 30 seconds or so.
I do think you certainly feel like Tropics are deserving of this win, but stranger things have happened. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, Shogun have a player not looking too happy. She looks desperate to come off. They're sending in a sub. Looks like she's got a bit of a rib injury.
Oh, that looks very sore, yeah.
She's cramping. On runs Jordan Russell for a little bit of the action. We've got 15 seconds to go, and you know what? It would be fun for either team to end it in a flourish. There's a big tussle down in that rack. Shogun come away the ball. The Tropics boys are singing away. They, of course, have just finished for their day, so they're now in full fun spirits in the sidelines. Big tackle there. It's Kelsey Tanegi once more. And she's given the ball to her fellow orange teammates.
I think she'll just be wanting it back. And she has.
Big pass there over. Eloise Haywards there in supports as well of Eliana Rashum. Coach is yelling time, we kick it out. Oh, the ref checks his watch and says, yes, that is it. And that is a wonderful Hayward Tropics win. They are the winners of the women's plate final here at the Hong Kong Football Club Tradition 10s.
2024.
2024, because we'll be back next year.
And well-deserving winners, Kim, let's be honest. And a standout player, let's be honest, a standout player in their team for this game. And as I say, they were missing to me. I was expecting big Philly Afaga in the wing. I thought she would be their weapon, and she's obviously sadly been injured for this final. Yeah,
we sadly saw her in a boot. I do feel like this team just rose better and better the more games they played together, and they've been absolutely fantastic to watch today. A big shout out to Heather Fisher, their coach. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fun there. The boys team certainly cheering them on. I'm going to be I'm going to be off for a bit, and I'll be back later for more women's fun. We've of course got a few more finals on today. All right, men's plates coming up now. A-Trade Overseas Old Boys are taking on Taikoo Place Scottish Exiles. And here they come. Tom Wilson leading the mark. Will he score another 15-second try? Coach Tom.
Thank you, Kim.